this is going to be the second attempt at the first part of our new Sunday streams. The first attempt didn't go successfully. I am Double9012 Night, working as part of the Xbox Hub, so there's going to be a new series that we're going to be trying out, where we're just going to be playing a bit more relaxed games to help people on their Sundays, ease them into the evening. The first game that we've chosen is Spyro the Dragon from the Reignited Trilogy that's been out for about a month now. So without further ado, let's head straight into it.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
So that is basically the entire story for this first game. There's not many cutscenes in it, but we will keep silent during any that are appearing. So this is Spyro the Dragon in the Reignited Trilogy. It's been out for about a month now. Been getting really good reviews. But this is it basically. It's very, very pretty. First things first is we need to rescue this dragon.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
For those that haven't played a Spyro game, we have two basic attacks. We have the flame attack and the charge attack, and in this area, this is the first hub world. It's not so important which attack to use. Most enemies, as you've just seen, are vulnerable to both. But the main idea with Spyro is to collect all these gems and the dragons in the crystal. There's another one here.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
This world we're in currently is called Artisans World, and you'll see there in the guide. This is the guidebook. There are 10 out of 100 gems that I've gotten so far, and there's also 4 dragons that need rescuing. What we're going to be doing is completing each level to 100% before we move on to the next level. This bit very quickly, it's like a very basic puzzle, and this will open up this section here for a level called Sunny Flight, which we are not going to be attempting at the moment, but we will do as part of this stream. It's just a very difficult level that I'd like to build up to, basically. Make sure my spiraling skills are up to scratch before I even go near that. This is the hub area, so levels are these portals here. And we're going to be getting 100% here before we move on to any of those actual levels. Another one there, that's Dark Hollow. This here is an extra life, which will come in handy as the game progresses. First area is not too difficult, but it certainly steps up in difficulty the further you get along. Silver Dragon to rescue here.
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
A few gems here. One thing that has been added to this first game is sparks. If you hold down the left thumbstick, will point towards any gems that you have missing, which will definitely come in useful. Typically the first level, when you realise that there's one gem that you've missed right at the beginning of the level. Another level portal there, which we'll be going through shortly. Just want to make sure we get all these gems first. Everything in this area, so let's head over to, there's a couple more areas with portals in. This one over here will have the boss, which will be attempted later on.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The Artisans' boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
We'll head now to the last section of this hub world, which will also have the balloonist in there, which once we've finished, got 100% in every level here, we will be going through. And as I predicted, I am missing one gem. If you use sparks, he can point us towards where it is. So straight on. There it is. That's 100% level complete now for this hub area, so we'll move on to the actual first level, which is typically Stonehill. What they have added here, you can control Spyro a little bit. You can now flame and also do some barrel rolls. It's just a nice little touch that they've added. We are playing the game as well with the Reignited music on, but you can also have the original music if you prefer it that way. We're just keeping the Reignited music on because they've done a really good job with it, it has to be said. On the whole, the sounds remain as good as they were originally.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
In this level are 4 dragons, 200 gems and an egg. You'll see the egg thief shortly. And if you've not played this game before, you'll know why they're so notoriously hated. They have a very annoying laugh that will wind any unsuccessful player up. It's right down here now. Another dragon to rescue.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
This chest requires a key, so there is a key in this level that we'll need to find as well if we want to get 100% of the gems. So we'll be coming back down there soon. Another extra life.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Spyro is well known for its secret areas, and there's one here right now, just by dropping down. This cave here also has the key that we'll need, so we'll head back to that other room now. Make sure I got all them. These sheep are little critters in the game that will heal up Sparks if he's low on health. But for this purpose, there's also an achievement for killing 10 of them in this level. I think, oh, there's a chest there. This should be everything for this section now, so we'll move through here into the next section. If you heard that, that was the egg thief. He was above us. We will be getting him. Also a new enemy here, the shepherds, which will be making an appearance in the boss level, accompanied by some really tricky dogs that will probably take a life off me, if I'm honest. This should be the final dragon now for this level.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet!
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
So we'll head over here, which I guess is technically a secret area. It's not really signposted that you need to be here, but this is where we'll find the first egg thief. And here he is now. It will involve charging after him like this, getting close to him to either flame him or directly run into him. 12, I think there's 12 eggs in the game, and this one is one of the more tricky ones because he has such a large area to run through. A lot of the others are a lot smaller, so it's easier to catch him. This flower here is a skill point, so we'll make sure we get that one as well. I think I need to use sparks now to point me towards where the gems are. It says up here. And there's one. Missed out earlier. Need to head back this way to make sure we get back onto that top level. All gems, this should be 100% complete. Yep. So we'll head to the exit portal now and move on to the next level. If you kill an enemy now that has already been killed before, they drop these little globe things, which if you collect enough will grant you an extra life. So it's useful to always get one or two when you head back to the hub worlds. This next level is Dark Hollow, and will feature a new enemy type that can't be flamed because they'll have metal armour around them. First thing to do with any Spyro game is to use the check behind you, because that's where some gems will typically be hidden. This enemy here has a metal shield, so he can't be flamed. He will need to be charged. Same with this one. There's another chest here that will require a key, so we'll be coming back here. This big guy is too big to be charged, he needs to be flamed. And these will need to be charged as well.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
This game is infamous for telling you those tips and tricks after you've defeated the enemies. That kind of information is pretty redundant now after we've just defeated them. Another one that will need to be charged. We'll head down here. This enemy is too big to be flamed, but he's got armour as well, so we need to wait until he turns his back and flame him that way. Same with this guy. Just got him before he turned around fully then.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Let's quickly check what we need in this level. 100 gems and only one more dragon now. There's the key that we need. So head back. That chest now. Make sure we don't miss any more gems. Take all these out in one go, hopefully. There we go. And this guy needs to be flamed. Lighting these doesn't do anything, but it does give you an achievement. Same on the other side where there should be a chest. And another extra life. Finally, this big guy down here. Third and final dragon for this level.
Big enemies like this Nork with a club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
And then hopefully the rest of the gems should be here, so we don't need to go back through anymore. Yep. 100% complete, so let's move on. Everything seems to be going well so far, so I think now is as good a time as any to try Sonic Flight. Wish me luck on this one. Head for these chests first. There's the exit. I have lost it. Yeah. Wasted a bit of time there, but hopefully it's not too bad. Next we're going to go for these gates here. Get about 6 or 7 of these, and then it's onto the flying guys. We'll get in the last couple of gates, and then the train. That's the plan anyway. think we're going to struggle now. We may just be okay. First try. That's a bonus. No, I do not want to retry that again. That went as well as it could do. There's 5 of those levels, I think, in the game, and that one's typically the hardest one. Just double check. Yep, 100%. We move on now. This level falls through here. Town Square. There, the gems behind you. Always worthwhile checking. There is a skill point in this level as well for all balls stuck, which means rather than flaming them, charge into them so that they stick in the ground.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Oh, so we've got 200 gems, 4 dragons and another egg. That's what it means by sticking them in the ground. You can leave them there as well because you've already got the gem from them for killing them. Will be very useful later on in the game.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Oh, I missed him. Yep, that was the exit there, but we don't need to go up there just yet. There's that map build on, there he is. So yeah, level exits there again, but there's far more to be found just yet.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg! You've got to track him down and get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Now we can go back and try and get the exit. Stand on this platform here. around to here. He's there taunting us, but let's see what I can get him first try. While he's down there, I'll pick up everything that we've just missed. Hopefully we can get the jump on him. I know that if we miss him, he jumps straight back up here as well, so it's going to be annoying if we do. Got him. We need to come back up here anyway, though, to get the rest of the treasure. Be the last bump to stick there. That's the still point. We missed it. Another chest up there. I'll have to go back. Hopefully that's the only one that we've missed. That's all treasure for this level. Last dragon now.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
There's 100%. So you can move on to the last level in the Artisans world, which is Toasty the boss. Toasty is not the difficult part about the boss level. It's those dogs I mentioned earlier, and you'll see why in a minute. Here's his lair. And there's the portal. Again, check behind, always check behind. So the shepherds are there from before, they're not too difficult. It's what lies next to him. These dogs require 2 hits. So you need to flame them really quickly twice. See how we get on. This is the first one done. But they do start coming in packs towards the end of the level. There we go. When you think you've got them, you usually have them. Very tricky, and because this is a boss level, there's no critters as well to heal sparks up. So it's a case of getting to the checkpoint as quick as possible. There you go again. thought I've got him, but I've not. I knew I missed him on the first one, so I wanted to get out of there as quick as possible. Because I don't have sparks now, I need to remember that I have to manually pick up those gems. I can't be just near them. One here to be careful of. We've made it to the checkpoint at least, so if we die during the actual boss battle, we'll come back here and don't need to do all that again.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
How many gems are here? Only 100 altogether. So Toasty is the guy stood up in the background and looks quite menacing. But as you defeat him, you'll realise that he's not all he appears to be. It's the dogs, mainly, that I'm worried about though. Two in quick succession now. Yep, Toasty is just a sheep. This is the tricky part though, with 3 dogs. Get out of there. At least we'll get the checkpoint though. We should have full health. Yep. Sparks is golden, which is a good sign. And it does mean we get these globe things to make sure we increase our life amount. I wonder if we can go this way and only wake the one up this time. Still got hit. So that is Toasty defeated. All gems. 100% complete. And head back to the hub world and move on to the next area. Get a sheep. I much prefer Sparks, it is best rather than that blue colour. We just check the hub, the guidebook. That is every level in this first world 100% complete. So we shall go see the balloonist and move on to the next hub world now.
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
We are ready. So at this point, we'll probably end the stream here. Seems like a logical conclusion. Next time, we're going to do the Peacekeeper's world and all the levels in there, which does include my favourite level in the entire first game. So that will probably be next Sunday. But if you've liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe, do all the needful things. And thanks for tuning in, and we shall see you next time on the Xbox Hub. Thank you. Bye bye.